Hello, my name is Boddice and I'm a spiritual medium, and welcome to this week's energy forecast reading for Monday the 6th of November 2023. Now, those of you that have watched me work before will know that I connect with my spirit guides and helpers and also consult the wisdom of the angel tarot cards. So I'm just about to shuffle the pack and allow a card to come out at random for this week's energy forecast reading. Cards are being very stubborn at the moment, so here we go. So here is your card for this week's energy forecast reading. Let's connect in with that. Well, first of all, I want to observe the way in which that card presented itself. I was saying it was very stubborn, so I feel as though this week there's going to be that element within you that is quite stubborn. Reluctance to let the old version of you go. I'm talking about old habits. Maybe this is something like doing something in order, a particular household job or a chore, or maybe it's something to do in connection with work there. Something about you being stubborn and not willing to be open to change, an easier way of doing things. So just watch out for that this week. But also I'm picking up this week for you all that there will also be an element within you, and you'll feel it very strongly. There's that need for authenticity. So in other words, you will be coming from that place of truth and you'll be speaking your truth. And there'll be people around you that will be observing this and they'll notice that change within you. Now, it will not align with everybody. So do not be offended when people maybe react to you and maybe your actions or the way that you're pursuing your life this week. As long as you're pursuing it from that place of truth and authenticity this week. With this being said, you'll also have a very sensitive skill set that will come to the foreground within you this week, where you can sort the wheat from the chaff. In other words, you'll be able to spot and sense somebody that isn't living from their truth, that isn't authentic, that is putting on a bit of a show, a bit of a charade in front of you there. You'll be able to pick them out. And it is obviously your choice whether you gravitate towards them or retract your vibration away from them until they start to speak their truth and come from that place of authenticity. So this week is all about your sensitivity and connecting with the truth of the situations. I'm also being told to tell you, just watch out for your lower back this week. I feel you will feel a bit of a tinge, a bit of a pain in that area of the physical body, but I feel that it's not necessarily shall we say, an ailment, so to speak. To me, it feels like an energetic cord connected to your past, something that you haven't fully aligned with and let go of. But this week's going to bring that to the surface, and you're going to be aware of a past situation that you've maybe pushed to one side in order to proceed ahead without caution. And I feel as though this is telling you, this pain in your back, that actually there's still something to address in your past, and you just need to give it a little bit of emotional and headspace this week so that you can process it and then let it go, and then this irritation in the lower back will subside. I also sense that this week there's going to be some time for you in it where you're going to reflect upon where you've come in your life, where you've been, what you've achieved, and rather than closing your eyes and putting your blinkers on, you're going to actually be celebrating this part of you, how far you've come and what you've achieved. And when I say this, I feel as though that this is something that a lot of you are very humble. You don't like to honor the things that you've done. You don't like to celebrate this for fear of being perceived as being arrogant or big-headed. But I feel as though this week we'll see you actually taking ownership of your achievements. And what this will do, it will allow you to align with your true authenticity, your vibration, so that you can create and bring forward more things for you to be grateful for, more things for you to be proud of for the things that you do. So let's turn over the card and see what the card says for you. At the top of the card, it reads 9 of Spring. So I'd like you to research the angel number of number 9, as I feel that will give you some additional clarity and information for this week. But number 9 to me represents the end of a cycle as well. So I feel as though this week is very much that, the end of a cycle, and just watch out for new inspiration coming from for the next chapter in your life being revealed to you. Now, spring represents, I feel that's talking about energy, that pent up energy within inside yourself there, and honoring that energy and allowing it to be expressed, whether this is through the form of speaking, communication, dance. It could even be singing. It could be any form of artistic expression. But however, I do feel as though you will have an abundance of energy within you that will feel like it needs to be expressed this week. So certainly put that into action when you feel it. At the bottom of the card, it reads, protect the fruits of your labors, prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead. Environmental conservation. What I feel that this represents, it says protect the fruits of your labors. We was talking about you actually owning and taking ownership of the things that you've achieved in your past. And by doing that, it will allow you to align with more positive things coming into your life there as well. It also, I feel, as it represents the challenges are you stepping in the way in front of yourself, trying to work things out mentally, emotionally, rather than just accepting things for what they are. And when you accept things for what they are, you can work with that vibration and you'll get the inspiration that you need in order to propel yourself forward there as well. Taking a look at the coloration of the edge of the card, to me, it's like a rouge color. So it's like a red, an off red, a deep red color. That's talking about being present. It's talking about you pausing, taking time for a reflection there. And also it's talking about passion. It's talking about the passions that you keep hidden from the world, that you keep within your heart. Now is a time for you to open up a little bit more about your passions and let people know about them. Let them know the true, authentic you. So, for example, if you're a very passionate person, but you give that appearance of being cold and calculating, this week is a week that you'll start to allow that passion and that sensitive side of yourself being made obvious to those people around you. And you'll feel more comfortable in doing that as well as this week progresses. In the artwork of the card, we've got this beautiful elemental feminine energy there. That would be indicating your sensitive side coming to the surface. The elemental is your true authentic self, the guardian of nature as well. So you've been guarding this true authenticity of yours for quite some time. This week sees you opening and expressing that. Now, there's ladybirds on that as well. So I'd like you to research the animal totem of the ladybird. Feels a very positive message for you there as well. We've also got this elemental peering through the grass. The grass is green. Green's indicating growth, moving through life with ease and grace, but also following your heart through that process there. We've got some, I believe they're called, is it daffodils? Daffodils? Is it daffodils, those things there? I believe they're called, but these are white. So with that being said, there's a connection to whales, white being purity, spiritual, whale, the animal totem of whale, and also connected with spring and Easter. So there's something that you're germinating in your mind, plans for Easter, maybe because the weather's improving. You're going to start now thinking ahead of yourself and making plans for trips away. And you'll be thinking about that this week. And having something to aspire to there. Also, there's butterflies within this card there, so that's indicating transformation for you as well this week. So that's what I picked up for this week's energy forecast reading for you. I hope that resonates with you. Thank you for hearting, liking, commenting, and sharing. If you've enjoyed what you've seen and heard on here today, and you would like to support me in the work that I do, I have got a Buy Me a Coffee link above or below this video, which is a virtual tip jar to help support the work that I do. All of your generous donations will be greatly received and used in accordance with the work that I do. If you'd like any of my services, a private one-to-one reading, head over to my website, www.glenboddicespiritualmedium.com, or you can find me on Facebook, Glen Boddice Spiritual Medium, and make your booking there. Please join me every Monday, 4 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time, with my radio show From Beyond with Glen Boddice, talking about things all spiritual, paranormal, and self-help. And this is on www.pulsetalkradio.com. Have a fantastic week, everybody. Bye for now.